Welcome back, Game Week King family, to another F1 Clash video. We're here for our final round of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And guys, be honest, guys. Yesterday's race of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, what happened? It's like the Red Bulls they just started. Max Verstappen just raced away from everybody else. And Sergio Perez, he just basically raced away as well from everybody else. Come on, Formula One. Red Bulls are too strong right now. I'm not gonna lie. There's no competition for the Red Bulls right now. So we all know how the season is gonna end already. All right, so let's jump on into our final race here for the Formula One Saudi Arabia Grand Prix here in F1 Clash. All right, let's go. Here we go for our first race of the video on Bahrain. It's the wet qualifiers, and big congrats to the Red Bull team. Definitely 100% congrats. Another championship in the bag this season. Awesome job by them, no lie. All right, so we're gonna be going now at Baku now for this one. Rain coming in 2 minutes. All right, so we're gonna go for mediums and hards, though I really don't like the mediums and hards, the hards especially this season. But let's go. We're gonna go long, and then we'll come for the one-stop strategy here at Baku. Seems to work better than the two-stop strategy, so we'll stick with the one-stop here. Hopefully our drivers can make up some positions on the medium and the hards. Up the inside goes Verstappen, trying to pick off Kevin Magnussen, getting blocked. Now yes we can. Also we see Leclerc moving up a place as well. Now we see Leclerc moving up another place while Verstappen is stuck on Ocon. Now we got Verstappen in front of Ocon here as we try to pass Lance Stroll. We get stuck, so we'll cut down here and then we'll boost back up now. And there we go. Oh, come on, we got Stroll. All right, we got him. They tried to pull us back, but we got him anyways. All right, let's cut them down there. All right, so we're gonna let them cruise. We want Leclerc to do 4 laps on his tires, and Verstappen will be doing 3 laps on his and coming back to pit. All right, well, let's hope Lance Stroll could hold up the rival Verstappen here a bit. All right, so he didn't even hold him up for 1 corner. All right, so he's gonna pass. He's on the medium. We're on the hards. No problems there. Verstappen now moving up to P8. You see what tires is in front of Verstappen. Rain coming in. All right, so we have hard tires in front of Max, so he's going to pick those off fairly quickly. Rain coming in 1 minute 30. So what we'll have to do, instead of going for the mediums with our Verstappen, we'll still have to do a 2-stop with Max, because the Rain is not going to be coming in time for his stop, which is this lap. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go for softs. And we're going to do servicing, so when we do our next stop, we do no servicing. So we try to squeeze Max past Leclerc there, who's on the hard compound. Alright, so let's go and attack Leclerc again. We should pass him here. Good block, but we got him anyways. Alright, and we're going to just go for the soft compound for 2 laps on Max Verstappen. And then we're going to go around, and then we'll come for the wets for Leclerc. That will be taking him to finish. All right, and a good exit from more Verstappen as the rain is getting ready to come on in. So these guys who are going to be pitting now, if the percentage is, if the timing is at about 10-15 seconds, they might go for regular tires, leaving us the advantage to be on the wets. If the rain starts by the time they go in. All right, so like how the rain has not started by the time these guys has gone into pit. All right, so some of them are coming on wets, and as you can see, Lando Norris coming on hards, as I expected some of them to come back out on hards because the rain has not started. All right, now those guys who came out on hards because the rain has not started, we're basically going to get the advantage on those guys. All right, so we're going to now push for Verstappen around to go to pit with no service in here. See if he can squeeze past Lando Norris. Yes, he can on his hards. And those guys at the front are going to continue. So now we want to try and get these wets up to par. So we push Leclerc to try and see if he can pick off Alonso here, who's blocking. Now we got Alonso. Alright, so we're in pit with our Verstappen. Didn't we go for wets? Oh no, we selected the wrong tires for Max Verstappen. Wasn't it wet tires I selected? How did we get onto softs? I knew I selected wets. So I don't know how we got onto the soft tires there. Was that an error on my side? Did we select softs by accident? Looks like we've selected the softs by accident here, guys. But no problem, we'll just make another stop and go on to the wets, because the softs are not going to hold up at all. Looks like we've selected softs by accident there. Right, so we're back out in P11, trying to squeeze into P10. Alright, so Max now up to P10, Leclerc in P3. Sergio Perez on his old mediums, holding off to the finish. We could pick up at least 2 more positions, Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton with Verstappen, so we'll push him. If we don't catch Lando Norris, we should definitely catch Lewis Hamilton here. Slams into the back, but then he squeezed past. So if we don't catch Lando Norris, we've caught up to Lewis Hamilton. So a big mix up there from me. Looks like a mistake made from me where I selected the soft tires when we should have been on the wets. That's going to cost us a good amount of points. We're at 38 points there. We could have scored in the 40s there without that mistake. But I thought I selected wets. Apparently I did not. Guys. Alright, so that was the match. And that was the car. And let's jump into the next one. Here we go for a race on Monza, Italy. Let's see where we qualify here. Alright, so we're just in front of the rival, 13-14. And it's going to be a completely dry race here at Monza. So we're going to go for the mediums and we're going to go for the hards here at Monza. We've switched it up at Monza. We're going to be doing a 1-stop strategy with one driver and a 2-stop strategy with the other driver. So we've switched it up here at Monza. Let's see how this turned out, the hards mediums. I mean, it turned out great in the opening round, so let's see how it turns out in the finals here. As our drivers try to make up some place, we see Verstappen now up to P8, Leclerc in P14, kind of getting blocked in down there, getting stuck. Because he's on the harder compound tires, it's a bit difficult for him to get those overtakes, get himself into positions. He is getting a few, but it's a bit difficult. All right, so here we go now for Verstappen, trying to squeeze into P6. Wasn't successful, so we'll cut him down there, and we'll cut down for Leclerc as they move up to P6 and P9 respectively. All right, give Leclerc some support through this corner to hold P9 as Verstappen loses P6. It pulls back down to P7 with Alonso, who's also on the medium tires, so he could repass Alonso, and then we could go and attack Lando Norris, who I think is on the hards. So we're going to attack them both. Alonso wasn't successful with his overtake, so we're going to attack him again, see if we can pass him. Now we have Lando Norris on the hards to attack. We're going to give support through this corner. Come on. Yes, there we go. We held. I knew he was going to re-attack us there. Alright, so we close the gap now to Lando Norris. Let's see if we can attack around these 2 corners. If we could squeeze. Yes, we got him. Alright, we're going to be going into pit now as Esteban Pierre Gasly trying to attack our Leclerc. Alright, so let's go to pit now for the softs, the mediums again, I should say. Fresh mediums, and for Leclerc, we're going to just come back to hards. Come on, Verstappen, get out. Verstappen back out in P10. Nice little exit, squeezes up into P9 as he's out of power unit. Alright, looking good. We're going to boost now our Leclerc from here to close the gap to these guys who are on their hards in front. Want to close down that gap to those who are going to be going into pit. 2 of them will be going into pit. We want to be right on the back of them as they go into pit. Right, there we go. Ooh, none of them went to pit. All of them going around for another lap. Wow. So 5 laps on the mediums here at Monza for the AIs. Some strong AIs. Let's boost through here. Or Verstappen, who will be making another pit stop. However, or Leclerc will not be making another pit stop. So let's see if we could keep them going and close the gap, try to pick off as we go along. Now we're going to push or Leclerc with whatever power unit he has here as we push now. Verstappen, come on Leclerc, doesn't have enough. I wanted to push him to try and pass these 2 as they come out of pit, but he doesn't have enough. Right, so we're going to go to pit now with or Verstappen. No servicing. Who else is going to be coming into pit? Alright, so we have Lewis Hamilton and we have George Russell who should come to pit. Hopefully Leclerc can pass at least one of them. Lewis Hamilton out in front, so I doubt he's going to pass Hamilton, but at least he could pass George Russell. Right, so there he goes. As we come back out in P8. Right, or Verstappen trying to squeeze past Carlos Sainz, who's on the hards. Right, so he should naturally pass Sainz, but we're going to try and attack anyways, try to push him to get it done early. There we go. Alright, so we've lost P5 and we're going to get team orders really quickly, so we're going to boost here or Leclerc, see if we can squeeze back up in front of Perez. There we go. Right, now Verstappen should take down Perez. Perez is going to re-attack for Leclerc. Verstappen on the outside, there we go, looking good. Alright, so we should be able to catch up to P5. We're gonna boost or Verstappen to go and attack Lando Norris, and we kind of push or Leclerc behind as well. Right, so wasn't successful there. Will he have enough to take him on this corner? Around the outside and up the inside he goes. What a drive from Max Verstappen to get into P3, and a great drive from or Charles Leclerc to get up to P6 there. Right, so an awesome race here at Monza, where we normally would struggle because the 2-stop is really slow for both drivers. So 2-stop, 1 driver, and 1-stop, 1 driver here at Monza seems to work in our opening round, and it worked here in the final round. Alright, so there we go for Monza strategy. That was the match of the drivers, and that was the match of the car. Alright, let's go jump on into the next one. Here we go for next race on Monaco. This one I think had a high percentage chance of rain. I think it was like 44 or something like that. And look at that qualifying, pretty nice. Squeezing out there from Verstappen and Leclerc. P10, P11 for us. And there we go. Alright, so bipolar weather here at Monaco. Rain coming in 30 seconds. So we're going to kick it off with both drivers on the soft compound. And then we're going to watch the weather from there if we need to switch early to the wets, as it's going to be just a little bit of rain, sprinkling of rain, and then we'll see some clouds coming back in. So we want to see if there's going to be a double rain after those clouds come back in, is what we mainly want to see. So with that information, that will lead us to switch to the wet tires and let us know when to switch to the wets. All right, so here we go. Good try from Verstappen to move up to P7. There, got blocked. Now he's on the offensive again, up to P6. Cut down through here, boost back up here. Let's go attack. All right, so we've picked up 2 more positions, P5, P7, and we've picked up now up to P6. And here comes that rain, and it's going to be cloudy, so we don't really need to switch for wets as yet. So we'll cut that down now as our tires. Wait, why are we on wet tires? Wait, didn't we select soft tires? No, bruh. I know I selected soft tires. Why are we on wets? I knew I selected for softs. Everybody saw it. I selected soft tires. And the game automatically just gave me wet tires. And everybody was on wets. That's not good. And look, we would have been in a huge advantage with our soft tires that we selected. Because the track is dry, we would have been in a huge advantage with our softs. We would have picked up so much play. We would have been in a P2 spot already. Alright, so we're going to go to pit now. And we're going to go for the mediums. And try to go to finish on these mediums. That's unfair. That's unfair, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's not stock. So we'll go around with Leclerc. Everybody's already on full wet, so he should be pretty good to hold his place. And then we'll come to the mediums. And then we'll just boost on out with Verstappen on his mediums. And then here comes more rain after a double cloudy. Now, is it going to be a double rain is the question. That's what we want to find out. Is it going to be a double rain? Let's attack. 9 seconds and we're almost at the pits with Leclerc. We can't really do nothing about it now. Nope, it's not going to be a double rain. Alright, so we'll switch. We'll switch. And Verstappen is not even picking up any positions on these guys. The track is dry. And they're all on wets. And he's on medium tires. He's not even picking up any position. He's barely going by them. Barely. And he should be flying by. Look at Leclerc. Now he's showing us how it should be done. He's showing Verstappen how it should be done. This is how it should be done, Max. Alright, so rain is going to be coming in now. Alright, so everybody's going to be going into pit now, I believe. Nope, they're going around for another lap. But the AI, some of them should go to pit. And since it's raining, they're going to go for wet tires. Anybody going into pit now are going to be going for wet tires. It's raining. They're going to put on fresh wet tires. Yep. And then it's going to be nice and cloudy again afterwards. Alright, so let's push. We don't want to push Verstappen too much. Because he needs to get 5 laps on his tires. Oh, it's going to rain again afterwards. And so they should be going into pit now. Verstappen is almost basically right on them, so he should pass them as they're in pit. Leclerc on the other hand. Alright, so there we go, Max. Good drive up on them there, Max, and they're all on wets again. So it's a matter of Leclerc now, just catching up and passing these guys. But unfairly, it should have been an easy 1-2 this race for us. Unfairly. And look how these guys on wets on a dry track are keeping up with Max Verstappen on his mediums. Unfairly there. Let's try and push for Leclerc. As he gets a little bit of power unit, we push him back up. He's wanting to catch up to these guys to try and pass before the rain comes. Alright, here comes the rain. He's not going to get to pass them freely now. It's not freely now. They're going to defend massively now. Alright, so we got Lewis Hamilton. We got one more to go. We're going to attack here. See if we can get him right out of this corner. Nope, he's too far away. We're not going to get it. It's going to be a P1, P3 finish for our drivers. But we should have been in a 1-2 position from the start of the race. The game basically robbed us there. Because I know I didn't select wet tires. I selected soft tires for the starting of the race. And surprisingly, I thought I was on softs. I selected double softs with the plan of going 3 laps, coming back to the mediums to go to the finish. I thought I was on double softs at the starting of the race. Only to find out about on lap 2 that we were on wets. And everybody else was on wets as well. Crazy, crazy. But we used the mediums to make it back some place in that one. That was the match. That was the car of the rival as well. Alright, let's go jump into our final race. Here we go for our final race of the video, back at Saudi Arabia to finish what we started. But yeah, the Red Bull team. And so we're in the back this time. Wow, look at that gap. P9, P10 to P20, P21. Massive gap there. All right, we're gonna go for the mediums and the soft tires for Max Verstappen. Let's go, see what we could do here. Temperatures are gonna be pretty high, so we need to watch that for our Verstappen on the softs. Right, so nice start here. Look at that block. Verstappen got the block and then he just kind of died off. He got a good start. The launch was great and he was about to make up some places, but then he just got blocked and then he just died off. Fell in with the line. Alright, so we'll have to make our way from the back in this one. No pre-launch gain for Max or Leclerc. And we see Max is just struggling on the softs. Leclerc is doing his thing, but Max struggling here on the softs. Stuck now on Zhou. Let's see if we can go up the inside here. Nope, no inside line. Yep. Alright, so our drivers decided they're gonna just stick in the back here and chill. That's what they have decided to do. Now we squeeze past Zhou. See if we can squeeze past Yuki. Yes, we can. And now we put in the go to pit orders. We're gonna come back to the hard tires for Verstappen here with service and do a 2-3-2 strategy. And Leclerc still chilling in P19, just cruising around there as we go on in with Max now. We're gonna try to push Leclerc, see if he can close and pick up some positions. Trying to squeeze past Zhou, glitching all over the place. Loads of glitches. So we're up into P19 with Verstappen. We'll cruise up with him there. Now let's see if we could pass Yuki Tsunoda with or Leclerc. Gonna put in the go to pit orders for Leclerc. We're gonna come back to softs with no servicing for him. Trying our best to pass Yuki Tsunoda here, and it's just glitching away. Once you see it's glitching, just know you're not gonna be passing anybody at all. Let's boost now or Verstappen by pit. And it's a glitch fest here at Jeddah for this race. Leclerc struggling on the softs now to try and pass Pierre Gasly. So we'll just let him drive. So we're up to P12 with Verstappen, who's going to be doing another lap. And here comes Leclerc, trying his best to get the overtakes, but he's just getting pulled back. As he passes, pull back. Drying up near, pull back. That's all he's getting. See? Glitch, pull back. Alright, let's boost through here. Alright, we squeeze through there. Now Pierre Gasly. Alright, good try there, Leclerc. Now he gets him. Alright, we're going to be going into pit now for soft tires with no not soft. So we're going to go for medium so we could go to the finish without running out with no servicing. Mediums, no servicing. And we're going to boost from there with Verstappen. See if we can squeeze past Piastri. No, we could not. We got glitched and pulled back. Slow down Leclerc on his entry here. so he doesn't stock. Nice clean exit from our Verstappen. We're going to boost him out now, see if he can pick up those two positions. And he's out in P10, and Leclerc should be out in P18. There we go. Alright. So we've managed a nice little pull back. We're not scoring big, but we're making up some places. Now we want to kind of push Leclerc mainly here to get up to the front, as some cars will be going into pit. Let's charge up here so we can have some to attack on the corner. Attack, attack, attack. Alright, so we've picked up one place with our Verstappen, and Leclerc has picked up 2 places, now up to P14, picking up 3 places. Can he get up to P13? Yes, he can. Let me see what tires these two in front of us are on. Alright, we have a hard tires and a medium. We can get the hards up the inside there. We'll have to work for the mediums here on Stroll, and then we'll try to take the softs. Now the softs are gone. We're not going to catch up to the softs. We're just going to boost there. Now we're going to time our final attack, and then we'll hit it now to attack Lance Stroll in the corner up the inside. Good block from Lance Stroll there to hold us off to P12. Alright, so pretty tough race, that one. Our drivers got good starts, but then they just gave up at the starting of the race. But we still managed to come away with 31 points, which we were hoping to get a lot more than that, but it is what it is. We still managed to get the win after such bad qualies from our drivers, and we managed to come back and at least beat the rival here. Alright, so there was the match in terms of drivers, and that was the match in terms of the car. Alright, so that's basically what we did in our final round here. Look out for a live stream later on for our NASCAR manager races. And our final score, 326. We'll take it. Alright, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Let me know down in the comments how was your finals. We got robbed in our Monaco race because we selected softs and got wets, but it is what it is. Alright, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.